Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning? All right. First and foremost, I bring greetings to you from our office in Little Haiti. You are, just in case you didn't know, in the city of the extremes. And I know you know what that means. In Little Haiti, Brownsville, Overtown, people sometimes die because they don't have access. They don't have access to food. The elderly have to decide whether to pay rent, buy their medication. Our children, when they don't go to school in the summer, many of them do go to bed hungry in the land of plenty. In the land of plenty. Right here in this city, the city of the extremes, we have over 500,000 without health insurance. Can you imagine? Over 500,000. We have men, women, and children, especially the women and children, who wait sometimes even when they are experiencing pain. Women with breast cancer, waiting until their heart is so hard, is as hard as a rock before they seek access. Not because they don't want to, not because they don't know they are sick, not because they don't understand the importance of seeking medical care, but because they cannot, sadly enough, in the land of plenty, in the most powerful nation in the world, in a nation that claims to be the champion of human rights, in the land that travels all around the world to bring so-called freedom and democracy, but most often war to the world. I bring greetings to you from the streets of Little Haiti, of Brownsville, of Overtown. Let me tell you this, I'm so happy that you're here in Florida. I'm so happy that you are here in the Sunshine State. Those of us around the diocese, around the table, some of us know what Florida is about. We are leading in all the bad things, all the wrong things. We are the Sunshine State. Over 8% unemployment rate. We are leading in number of uninsured in the state. Our education system is probably one of the poorest in the nation. So many homes in foreclosure. So I'm glad you're here to bear witness, because I'm pretty sure you come from all around this country, this nation. You can bear witness to what we go through at Fanm, the Haitian Women of Miami. Don't let the name fool you. The Creole name is Fanm, Ayisyen Miyami, the Haitian Women of Miami. And some people would be fast to say, well, you only help women? And I say, no. If we are Fanm, we are the Haitian Women of Miami, how can we only serve women? When we see women, who do we see? Who do we see? Who do we see when we see women? We see all of us. We see all of us. So at Fanm, not only that we do provide basic life-saving services, but we also put tools in the hands of our clients, of our constituents, so that they can fight for themselves. So in their names, I bring greetings to you, and I thank the organizers who thought about bringing me in today. I'm going to tell you briefly about what we do. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about Haiti. And then I will conclude by telling you why we're so happy and excited that you're here. At Fanm, we have 3 major components. We have a mental health component, and then we provide services. We do prevention, education, outreach education about domestic violence, about health access, because we believe at Fanm that health is a basic right and not a privilege. It is a basic right. In this land of plenty and land of opportunity, no one should die because of lack of access. No one should die because of lack of money. No one should die because of lack of a medical home. So we do have a specific program that addresses that. Not only that we pair our clients, our constituents to medical homes, but we also give them the tools to go in front of the county commissions and to tell the so-called leaders that we are all human beings and we are all deserving, and that no family member should have to suffer because of lack of access. The second big program we implement is the immigration program. We are in Miami. We know that there are about 97 different languages spoken here. We have people here from all around the world. It is our belief that we as a nation, we are obligated to provide safe haven and then to respect the rights of due process of everyone who comes to our shore. Our position has been for the past 30 years that we're not asking our nation to open the floodgates and welcome everybody and tell them to come in. What we do expect, and then what we do ask, and what we demand, because nothing will be given to us if we only say, wait, please give it to me, give me this right. I'm a human being, I deserve human right. We've had to fight and organize and demand it, that the US is obligated by law to respect the right of due process, which is the most basic right we are obligated to provide to any refugee who comes to our shore in a court of law. What is the right of due process, basically? It just says that when men, women, and children come to our shores from all over the world, we give them the opportunity to tell us why they are living. Why they are living. Is this too much to ask? I'm asking you, is this too much to ask? No. It is not too much to ask. We must afford them the right of due process. Immigrants contribute to make this country what it is today, the most powerful nation in the world. And yet, immigrants and refugees are used as scapegoats every day, as excuses for our failure, as excuses for misusing the resources that we have in wars all around the world. We fight every day, not only to help the youth, but also to help immigrants from all over the world, because we believe that we, as a nation, we are obligated to afford them the right of due process. And lastly, we organize them locally. Over the past 30 years, we've organized locally for affordable housing, for access to health care, for respect for all immigrants, against the war, against foreclosures, against gentrification. That's what we've been doing. As you heard, I'm from Haiti. Since 1804, Haiti has been under attack by the powerful nation of this world. We were under attack, we've been under attack because we dared to organize, we dared to stand up, we dared to lift our heads, we dared to look at the powers that be in the eyes and say that slavery was wrong. When we were brought from Africa to the island, we weren't brought for anything. We didn't have anything. We had nothing. We were not even considered as human beings. Yet, we faced the Napoleon army. We faced the US. Even though after 1804, after Haiti obtained its independence, we were prevented from coming here, from entering the US, because we are considered a bad example, a bad seed in the Americas. Some people think that Haiti, it's only recently, in 1994, during the second occupation, when 20,000 troops went to Haiti, that we were victims of the embargo. The embargo started after 1804, and many do not know that. And then Haiti was occupied from 1915 to 1934. And during these years, the people of Haiti suffered all kinds of abuses. Our women and children were raped. Our resources were plundered. Our trees were cut off to bring sisal so that we could fulfill the goals of the wars. Maybe you do not know that. And then now, every day in the Miami Herald, you read about Haiti being the poorest nation in the hemisphere, about our mountains being bare, but very few go deep down to find out why the Haiti's mountains are bare. They are bare because we cut all the trees to grow sisal to benefit the wars. And then now, again, for those of you who are going to go to Haiti, we are again under occupation. And yet, 2 years after an earthquake killed over 250,000 people, 2 years after millions of dollars have been spent to help Haiti recover, 2 years after our leader, President Barack Obama, claimed that Haiti would be his priority, we still have over 500,000 people under the so-called tents. And I hope that some of you who will be traveling will see these so-called tents. They are basically makeshift tents covered by pieces of blankets, pieces of plastics that do not protect women and children and men from the harsh elements, being the sun or the rain. They do not protect the women from being raped. They do not protect the little children as young as a few months old from being raped. And yet, we have been under occupation for over 100 years. Where is the justice in that? Where is the justice in that? So our work, even though it's local, it has a global intent, a global impact. Our work, even though it's about immigration, it's about affordable housing, it's about access to health care, it is also about peace. It is also about peace. Because the basic right to be able to live free of fear, the basic right to be able to live in a clean environment, to have your basic needs met, the basic right to be able to access medical care when you're sick, the basic right to be able to keep your homes that you've built your life around, that you save for your entire life to acquire, the basic right to access public education is about justice. It is about justice. So even though we come from different segments, different places, we are basically fighting for the same cause. Lastly, I reviewed your pamphlet. I can tell you that I'm jealous. I wish I could spend a few days with you, attending all the workshops, listening to all the speakers. But I'm also proud of the group, Veterans for Peace. I'm proud of you because you've been there. Most of you have been there. You stared at death in the eye. You've been there. You saw the look in the children's eyes, the women's eyes. You've been there. You saw the look in your comrades when they were about to take their last breath. You've been there. And then you are here in the US, a nation that spends trillions to go and then declare wars around the world. Why people are dying of hunger here? People lack access here. You've been there. And then you made a decision And then you said, no more war. Because as a nation, you believe that we can do better. We ought to do better. We have to do better. The day when people around this nation understand, all of them, understand that we have enough. We have enough. Believe it or not, we have enough for everybody in this planet. We have enough. We have enough for the people of the Americas. And then I talked about Haiti, but when you look at Haiti, I've been to Guatemala, Venezuela, I've traveled a lot, but the story of Haiti, guess what? It is replicated around the Americas. Look at Mexico, look at, the trades. Look at these big corporations that are leaving the US to go to Mexico, to go to Haiti. Haiti, for example, we don't play baseball, yet we make with the #1 baseball makers. You understand? The stories are the same. The stories are the same. So when people around this nation understand that we have enough resources, we don't have to go and fight anybody. We don't have to make any pretense to acquire, to plunder, and to steal, to claim falsely weapons of mass destruction. We don't have to do that. There is enough for all of us. There is enough for all of us. So I thank you. When you go to Haiti, go in the Tap, go around the streets of Port-au-Prince. If you go to Cité Soleil, wherever you go, you will see a people who have suffered so much, who have been through so many wars, who have been neglected, abused, trampled, raped, and yet they do not give up. They are strong. They do not give up. So we should not give up. We should continue our quest for social, economic, political justice and peace. Thank you.